Welcome back, ladies and gents. Oh man, I am Patriotic, and I'm here with another reaction video today. Today is going to be Someone Had to Say It by Samson. He's, I don't know if he's really a new rapper. I just discovered him not too long ago from a friend of mine, and so far, I'm loving everything I've heard from him. He's spitting facts. He's an insanely good rapper. Like, he has some freaking talent, and he deserves, a million more views than he already has. He's a legitimately good rapper from the little bit that I've already saw from him. But I'm like, I gotta start doing reaction videos to this guy. So I picked one. Someone Had to Say It. That's what the name of the song's called. And we're gonna dip right into it. I'm not gonna waste too much time with the intro. Make sure you guys subscribe and like and hit that notification bell to be updated when I upload my next video. I greatly appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get it. And here we go. Oh, I screwed that up.
Where the fuck's my money? I've been working all day, getting dirty as a bitch, busting my tail. Coming home, covered in oil, covered in grease, had the trouble trying to scrub the brake dust from my fingernails. No help at the shop, only me, cause we're understaffed, cause nobody wants to.
Yeah, somebody told me that he works at a shop, automotive shop, which I can relate, because that's what I do, family-owned business. And I relate to everything he just said. Just wanted to point that out. Covered in oil, covered in grease. I can't do it as fast as him, but I know the pain, man. Brake dust under the fingernails. I try to wear gloves as much as I can, but man, it's a messy job.
Dirty as a bitch, busting my tail. Coming home, covered in oil, covered in grease, had the trouble trying to scrub the brake dust from my fingernails. No help at the shop, only me, cause we're understaffed, cause nobody wants to get a job now. Friends hit me up after work, but I don't want to do shit. The whole damn day I was bogged down. At the end of the week, I get my check.
It's saying understaffed. Yeah, I know a lot of places are suffering to hire people. And this song was done back in January, I believe. I checked the day before I started, January something of this year. So, but it's still relevant. People don't want to work. A lot of people are understaffed. We only hire our immediate family, so we're, how we always been. But because of that, that's why it's, I don't make videos as often as I would like to, because, I'm working 6 days a week. I have physical therapy every single day. It's a tough thing, especially working in an automotive shop, man, especially during the summer. It's a tiring job, to say the least. So I know exactly what he's saying when he gets home, and, oh, no, wait, I forget what he said right here. That his friends call him. I want to get the line right.
Work, but I don't want to do shit. Me, cause we're understaffed, cause nobody wants to get a job now. Friends hit me up after work, but I don't want to do shit. The whole damn day I was bogged down. At the end of the
yeah, so his friends hit him up. Yeah, I relate to that so much. There's plenty of times where I get asked after work, because I work on Saturdays too. Even if it's like whether hanging in person or maybe play a game online or something like that. There's sometimes where I love my friends, but it's just like I'm so tired, I'm so beat down. I just want to rest or maybe catch up on some video editing because I have such very little time. I totally get them. Friends are constantly texting me, asking me what, and I feel bad, but I'm just like, dude. I mean, no offense to you. You work at home. You get a million vacations a year. I do not. I work all through the year. I just took a trip recently, which was only over the weekend. That was the best I'm going to get. I'm not complaining. It's great. I'm glad I have a job. I'm very blessed, but I'm just saying it is exhausting, and it kind of sucks when you always got to tell people, like, I'm too tired to do this, because they don't really, like, understand, But with certain jobs, But I can already relate to this guy 100%. I'm already loving it, and we're only a couple seconds in.
Friends hit me up after work, but I don't want to do shit. The whole damn day I was bogged down. At the end of the week, I get my check. I hold it up next to my friends and get annoyed. And he laughs because I didn't make half of what he made. I worked every single day and his ass is unemployed. You say there's no jobs. You say there's no one hiring. Every time I open...
I definitely know that. I probably get paid the least out of all my friends, but I definitely work the most. And that's not a smite at them. It's just statistically true. They are home a lot. They can go on vacations whenever they want, and I am working 6 days a week. I can hardly breathe. We're incredibly busy lately, which is a good thing. It's not a complaint. I'm just stating a fact that we're insanely busy, and it's only my immediate family, so it's not like we have a ton of employees there. So we got to do it ourselves. We're working late almost every single day, and especially in automotive, man. It's not I'm never going to be a rich person, to say the least. But it's enough to get by, and I'm very thankful for my job. But it's tough, I keep going back to the automotive thing. I'm sorry because I could just relate to it so much. I already love this guy. He's super relatable to me personally. I'm sure a lot of you can relate too, not specifically with automotives, but just working day in and day out, never having time to breathe. It's the American dream, right? We're living it.
laughs cause I didn't make half of what he made. I worked every single day and his ass is unemployed. You say there's no jobs, you say there's no one hiring. Every time I open up my phone and go online, I see a lot of positions, but you just listen to the politicians telling you there's not. See, you don't even take the time to read. Don't lie to me, it's a fact. All these stupid politicians want to act like it's...
I was saying I've never seen more now hiring signs ever before in my life. They are everywhere. People are even offering money. I think it was Tim Pool. I could be getting it wrong. He was walking through a supermarket, and there was literally an advertisement like, "We'll give you $500 signing bonus, $1,000, whatever it was." Like all these signing bonuses, just like they're almost begging people to work, and they can't do it because people are either getting paid enough to stay home or they're too scared to go out anymore, and they're just gonna, I guess, do whatever they can with unemployment or whatever. It's crazy out there.
Even take the time to read. Don't lie to me, it's a fact. All these stupid politicians want to act like it's slim picking and it's hard to get when it's so bad. But how come every business that I visit's always understaffed? May not be the job you want, may not be your dream career. You could do something in the meantime while you wait for things to clear.
That's right. There's actually, I've gotten into the habit recently to just go picking up my food because it's insane how much money you save. Like I was using like DoorDash and whatever, and then one day I'm like, I'm just going to go pick it up, and you save so much money. It's insane how many fees they throw in there. But I was going to say the few times I did deliver, I had a couple places call me back and saying like, we're sorry, we just have nobody to deliver your food. I mean, DoorDash is a little bit different because, it's, other people deliver it than just the restaurant. But like, ordering directly from restaurants, I've had a couple times where they call me and said, we have no one to deliver your food, we're sorry. They're like, you can come pick it up or just cancel. And it's crazy. They are really understaffed. People need workers. There's jobs out there. Anyone who says there's no jobs out there, there's jobs out there.
Business that I visit's always understaffed. May not be the job you want, may not be your dream career. You could do something in the meantime while you wait for things to clear. Hobby Lobby starting out at 17, buddy. You could get a job there instead of collecting free money. I'm just saying, if you're...
I know someone exactly like that. I'm not going to mention their name, but they have a job now, but they waited quite a long time after college to get a job because they saw it as quote unquote chump change, and they're just like, why am I going to get some crappy job? I'm going to try to get the job that I want. And a lot of people do that. They think they're too good for it. I'm above that, man. I'm not going to work there, man. Getting paid minimum wage, working every day. That's what you're not always going to get your dream job. Maybe one day, but I recommend everybody work in the meantime.
Starting out at 17, buddy, you could get a job there instead of collecting free money. I'm just saying, if you're my age and able, you don't need the government's aid to stay stable. Leave it for people who really need it, you piece of shit. Go and get a fucking job to get paid and be grateful. You're not incapable, you're lazy as fuck. But at the same time, I don't really blame you.
I'm sorry for keep stopping it. Yeah, but I am interactors. What we do, we stop it and we commentary on it. And I was gonna say the unemployment system's super abused. I know I went to a tech school for 2 years, and I'm not gonna mention their name. We're not in business of calling people out, but they completely abused the system. They did not need the money, and they knew they didn't. And they would just laugh about how they were getting money and they're doing some side jobs and they were making some extra money on top of that money. That's what we're saying. There's a lot of people who shouldn't be on it. There are some people who do deserve to be on it, absolutely. But there's a lot of people who abuse the system. I've met them. I know them. And it's not good.
You're lazy as fuck. But at the same time, I don't really blame you. If they were handing it out and I had absolutely no pride, I would take it too. I mean, fuck it. I'm the real dumbass. I'm the one working hard. I'm still busting my ass. People I haven't seen in a minute come up to me and ask me if I'm still working. I say, yeah. And they're like, fuck that. Didn't you hear? They're giving this shit out for free now. And I'm like, how? And they're like, what do you mean, how? You don't have to have a reason to get it. They barely notice. You just go online and apply and tell them you're straight off COVID. And just like that, you don't got a real job, but you still get paid. God, I feel robbed. I can't say that.
They use COVID for everything nowadays. I say it's great for like movie companies and video game companies because they put that at the beginning of all their trailers and everything like that. Like it may be delayed due to COVID. I'm like, that's such an easy way to get out of it, because that way movies and video games and all that always get delayed like all the time. But people get pissed off. But this is a way they can keep people from getting pissed off. Like, hey guys, look, it's COVID, man. It's restricting us. We're not going to be able to get it out in time, man. COVID. What about it? Just COVID, man. I mean, did you have COVID or it's just COVID? All right. COVID delayed the movie. All right. So nobody be mad. And they use it for everything. Where is my mouse cursor?
Just like that, you don't got a real job, but you still get paid. God, I feel robbed. I can't say that I never thought of doing it. I don't want to contribute to all this fucking foolishness and assist the government in creating this dependency. If you don't know what I'm saying, then just wait till the end and see. When everybody's free money gets cut off, you think they're gonna go straight to work again? Fuck off. let me clear the air. I know a lot of people really felt the wrath of this. I'm not talking to you and I'm not knocking you, dude. I know some folks were in bad shape after this. Like,
right.
You got kids and a wife and you had a good job and the dividends were nice and you lost it all of a sudden over this fucking bullshit and you needed something just to keep you winning in this fight. I understand. We're all fucked in the end, though, so we might as well...
There are a lot of people I know who had to shut down their businesses. They were not doing good during. A lot of people were hurt during this pandemic. They're the type of people that do need the money. Do need that extra money. And my heart definitely goes out to them. We thankfully did not have to shut down. We were quote unquote essential, which I hated calling ourselves that because every business is essential to somebody. But we were allowed to be open. But at the peak of the pandemic, we were dead. I was getting less than half a paycheck. And it was rough. I was getting less than half a paycheck, and I thought, I was wondering if we were going to make it. I can't even imagine people who weren't allowed to be open. My heart really does go out to them. I just couldn't imagine. There are people that need it.
Something just to keep you winning in this fight. I understand. We're all fucked in the end, though, so we might as well come together. No matter who you are and no matter who you voted for, I really do believe we need something better. Is it me? Or is it crazy as fuck that at a time like this with a horrible disease they would make us wait for those tiny little checks just so they could give money to other foreign countries? Send the money to Pakistan.
Why?
For gender studies, we have to, man. I know you're worried and this shit is really scary, but send $1 billion to the Egyptian military and fuck it. Send another to the Smithsonian. Yeah, I know, this shit ain't even open, but fuck it again. Shut up and spend. What about the fallen trees? 2 million, we need to study them. Ever wonder how many amberjack fish are currently swimming in the Gulf of Mexico?
No.
Well, I want to know that shit right now. 2.5 million, motherfucker,
real
now let
thing.
it go. You run a business? Shut it the fuck down. And if you don't, we're gonna fine you till you do. It's way too dangerous, and if you don't understand, then maybe you going broke will finally get it through. And last but not least,
Let's see what it says.
for our hard-working, tax-paying Americans who stuck it out through this pandemic and put their lives on the line so we could keep our economy rolling, those little people we like to call essential, I give to you 600 big ones. Don't go spending it all in one place now.
Yeah, he's right. That was a great video. I had so much to say. I could relate to a lot of what he's talking about, and to him personally, clearly he's a mechanic, works in the shop. And I could totally relate to that. So I had a lot to say about that, but it was, it's been crazy for a lot of workers. Again, we were allowed to be open. A lot of people weren't, losing their businesses. People were shut down forever because of this. And that was the thing about the lockdowns. There's a price to everything in life, everything, and they never asked that with lockdowns. They didn't care what it cost. They just said, do it. What is the price? We don't care. Businesses closed down more than ever before. Child abuse, domestic abuse, drug abuse, alcohol abuse, all on the rise. Suicides more than ever before. What are they at, like 95,000 or something? I know they said it was the most they've ever had. Saving a life, what about their life? Being locked down, not be able to see their friends and their family, go out to work. There's a price to be paid with everything in life, which you should always ask, and this wasn't asked about the lockdowns or any of this. Just do it. And a lot of regular, everyday people are mad. They're pissed off. They rightfully they should be. That was the thing he was saying about, gender studies in Pakistan. I still, this is why I hate the government so much, and the establishment Republicans and Democrats, both of them. Because they're both guilty. I don't know why anyone would sign off on this. They gave, what was the percentage? Someone comment. It was like a very small percentage, like 8%, 9% that were actually going to Americans. And it was called the COVID relief bill, whatever it's called. The whole point of the whole advertisement for this bill was to help Americans that shut down, who needed the money, who some of them maybe could open back up, some of them gone forever. Either way, they needed the money. They were desperate. And instead of giving it to them, we give it to Pakistan for gender studies, which was the biggest waste of money in existence. I can't think of anything worse to give the money to. Yeah, they're definitely going to study other genders over there in Pakistan. Great use of our money. We've actually read through these COVID relief bills. It's insane. Just why was our money going over there? Why was our money going? There's so many different. Everything he mentioned was true. Everything that happened. Give it to museums and all this bullshit. They should have gave every last penny of all these $1 trillion bills that they spent to help, COVID relief, all that. Every single last penny to people who were working, who had to shut down their businesses, who aren't making any money or little to no money. They should every single penny should have went to them. Not a freaking penny should have went anywhere else. This is for America. That's why we're all for America first. That's why I'm an America first conservative. Because why are we giving money all over the place? We literally had Americans desperate for money that shut down businesses for good, not knowing how they're going to, pay next month's rent. Americans were suffering, and they gave the money elsewhere. Well, 8-9% they actually gave to Americans. That's why people don't like the government. That's why I don't like the government. So far, I like the Samson guy. He's a good dude. He's a very good rapper. We're going to be reacting to more of his videos, guys. So if you want to support this channel and keep up to date, make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, give a little on the notification bell, and you'll update when I upload my next video. And you guys can find me on all the main platforms like Twitter and Instagram. I'm also on GETTR and Gab and all that. Rumble, everything is in the description below, along with the video if you want to watch it without interruptions. And that is it. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.